Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing fantastic. Well, it is 8 p.m. live. We have gone out a few times today, but we are here. We are here to discuss about Forest and everyone because you know what, it's one of them ones where I think that fair enough. I know, I know we're trying to put about it today, but is it time to panic? I don't think it is. I think fair enough. We're not winning 7 games. We haven't won 500, and we should have been. Bar the Arsenal game, we should have been out of sight in 4 of them with the chances we had, and it just seemed that we wasn't, and seemed that we not got more than we should have got. To be fair, I think with it's a shame that we should have been out of sight a lot more earlier in games. And fair enough, we drew 2, lost. Well, we should have been won a lot more than we should have, and it's just a shame that we haven't. And you know what? When I look at it, I don't think I'm not really panicking. I wanted to get do this video, get commenting in comments below what you guys think to affair, and I think I just think at the minute there's just so much going on, especially with the foreman sacking and just everything what has gone off this season. It's not what we expected, especially from last season. And for everything to have happened, it probably is a downward spiral. But I think a couple of wins might just really get things going again. I do really think that hopefully. I just think with everything what has gone off, I think it's probably not the right timing, but I think it's any need to pad it over what has happened. No, I think that things have gone really, really well. And I think, well, done really well in terms of like, we are seeing that progress in terms of like the attacking play and that, and the chances that we are creating. And we outside that, um, I just think that hopefully over time, especially with everything, that Forest can continue to really, really like pick up the performances and actually pick up points. And they always say points would performances turn to points, and yeah, around 90% of the time they do. I think that 10% when you don't play well and you do get that win, do we need that sort of game where we not play well and get a win potentially, um, just to get confidence up and get everyone believing the game. Because I know it has taught a lot at the club, especially um, in terms of like what has happened. But I think the only way is up. Everyone looked at some right. But yeah, I do genuinely just think that fair enough that the expectation, everything, I probably go down there. Didn't know that. And potentially that a lot of things have gone off, but hopefully that um, I just hope now that things can actually start to turn around in terms of like um, what has happened, and that I can't see nothing getting any worse than it is. I think the only way I could say is if we get a thrashing, and I don't want to be thinking like that. I want to stay positive, and I want to be like, Forest gonna bounce back, Forest gonna get this, Forest gonna get that. That me genuinely. So it'd be interesting seeing these next few weeks. And I think we have got international break after Sunday. Think about it, would have done 7 games in space of 3 weeks, and that covering near enough Carrow Road Cup, Europa League, and Premier League. That's 3 competitions. We're at one of them anyway, but we have had a lot of games and just recently, and I think Ange would have seen a lot, to say the least, in terms of like what he needed to see. If we're being honest, sure. I do think hopefully that over I know over the international bit and that it might lose quite a few of the players anyway, but I mean whoever is there, that he can actually start to build a lot more depth things, but really together and that. So tell us what you think. He might even just need to like tweak tactics. He might even just need to change something just to make us perform. I really do. So tell us what you think in the comments below, and actually thank you for watching.